You know, when I saw the trailer drop for this on a random, what it felt like a random Tuesday, I've had two thoughts. One, when did they have time to film this? Because this was around the time, fresh off the strike. I didn't think anyone was working during the whole strike. But apparently, they created this whole Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And two, did we really need another Planet of the Apes film? Like, don't get me wrong. I love that the last iteration of the series with James Franco, with Caesar. I'm a big fan of Caesar, and when Caesar was gone, I did not have any interest. I said, Caesar is dead. He's dead. Let it lie. Let him go. But the memory of Caesar reverberates throughout the timeline, and especially in this movie. The man is dead, but his impact is being felt all across the earth in what he's done for the apes. So I want to get into my overall thoughts, man. Planet Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes gets a solid 4 out of 5 stars for me. I think it's a solid story with solid pacing, um, and it makes you feel something. You feel for the apes, but then you're like, I'm a human. I'm a human, and I want to feel for my people. And even though this whole thing was a creation of our own making, I want to root for our cause. Um, so, like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. And just let me just get into my second thoughts. This story feels more like an origin. We're getting introduced to, a brand new world. We're 300 years later after the death of Caesar. This is a brand new world. Cities overgrown, humans nowhere to be found, allegedly. And we're introduced to my boy, Noah. Noah don't give a crap about nothing. He just wants to raise a bird, and he wants to be like his daddy. He want to be master aviator, master of the birds. That's it. That's all he wants to do. But his world is turned upside down when apes from what feels like a colonizing imperial power come through with their electrocuting sticks and turn his world upside down and sends him on a path to find his family and just kick off really this whole new chain of events. I think it's really dope um, that we get to see it progress this far, especially from when we that first Planet of the Apes that came out with James Franco to where we are now. Amazing. So, next point, there are they call humans. They call them like I think they call them like ghost or something or some weird nickname, right? Because they don't see a lot of them in Noah's village. But then this girl pops up, and she's like just chasing them. She's following them. She's hungry. She's stealing. She's doing all this stuff. And Noah's like, man, these humans are nuisances. They're just no good. And you think there's no humans, but they're not. And I like that you know the more the story progresses, the more we learn about the humans. I feel like we come in with the knowledge that the apes have taken over, and we kind of just expect that, and we're in their world for a lot of the first act of the movie. But then we get to see, what are the humans doing, and that's real dope. And that's real dope to see. I walked around after the movie, and I was just thinking, man, how do we fall so far from the sun? Just human beings in general, because they make it they make it seem like the humans just turned into dust, turned into a whole bunch of dummies. That virus, man, turned the humans into dummies. But it is all revealed that there are some humans that still have their ability to think and to speak. And so that's something that comes later down the line. So we go through this journey with Noah retrieving his family from the gangster apes, um, and then it's just the human plot is revealed at the very end, and it's very simple. It's not nefarious at all. It's just establishing communication with other human beings, and the way the character Nova or May, she has two names, Nova or May, whichever one you want to call her. Her motivation is for the survival of the human race. Her motivation is that this world is ours, the stuff on it is ours, and we want to reclaim that. And the apes are like, look, baby, we didn't do this. We just want to live. We want to live in peace. We don't want nothing to do with all of what y'all got going on. We just want to raise our birds. We want to eat our fish, and we want to chill. We don't want to be locked up in cages, and that's why we just don't want to see y'all succeed. But the humans like, look, we trying to get out the mud, and we want our world back, and we want our stuff back, and that's kind of May's perspective. And like May in the beginning plays very dumb. She plays as if she's stupid, but May is a very smart girl, and she plays into, her ability to blend in, and it's very dope. It's very dope to witness. So, man, I feel like this project has very big sequel potential. I know it was discussed, and I saw a tweet on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I went on the platform, and they said that this might be part of a 9-part installment. I'm seeing trilogy other places. I'm seeing 9 parts. I could see it being 9 parts. Like, who knew that Fast and Furious was going to be 9 parts? But this being 9 parts, I could see it getting there. But a trilogy nonetheless would be amazing. We'll have to see how it performs in the box office. The last several films have all made killers amount of money. There's a fan base out here for these movies. I was telling my mom, I was like, hey, I'm going to see the new Planet of the Apes movie. She's like, oh my gosh, I want to go. I love Planet of the Apes. And I was like, you like Planet of the Apes? The monkey movie? Like, you love it? She's like, I saw the original. I was like, okay. Hey, to each his own. I'm backed up off it. You got it, babes. So that was so freaking funny. But there's a generational fan base. I believe there's a global fan base. And that, people will want to turn out and see this film. But listen, this is just one of my many reviews that I will do on the Juju Writes podcast channel. And I appreciate you for clicking the link. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out the full episode of episode 2 of the Juju Writes podcast. It should be dropping right after this drops on YouTube. So, hey, keep it locked. Juju Writes. Juju Writes. It's the Juju Writes podcast. Get it? Juju Writes. Juju Writes. It's the Juju Writes podcast. Get it?